When discussing the topic of sexuality, we're not just focusing on the act of sexual intimacy. When discussing sexuality, we're looking at the broader picture of a human person. The elements of sexuality we need to focus on are one's feelings, their thoughts, their attractions, and their behaviours towards other people. When we look at sexuality from a Catholic point of view, we see sexuality is a gift from God. We're all made in God's image, and in Him creating all of us, He's given us all our own sexuality for us to be able to explore and understand ourselves, along with the many different relationships we have throughout life's journey. Sometimes people might get confused and say that the church are against any acts of sexual intimacy and always trying to keep people away from that. However, it's not so much that they're trying to keep people away from it, it's more so that they're holding sexuality in such a sacred viewpoint, trying to hold those acts of sexual intimacy for really important relationships. And those really important relationships are found within marriage. When we look at marriage between two people, between a man and a woman, we're looking at three elements here. We want a couple who are coming towards marriage to be in love with each other. We're reminded of St. Thomas Aquinas talking about how love is to will the good of another. So when a man and a woman come together, and if they both openly and honestly want what is best for the other person, then there's this great emotion, this great experience of true love. Along with that, we need a couple to come together who are fully committed for life. Marriage isn't for a week, a month, a year. The goal is for it to be until death do us part. Finally, a marriage has to be open to children. So it is through that intimate sexual act that a man and a woman can come together and hopefully have children. So these three elements here of being in love, of committing for life, and being open to having children are the three elements that we find within marriage. And the best way to explore marriage is through exploring our own sexualities, because it is our sexuality that will be fully enhanced, fully explored, fully understood through the great gift, the great sacrament of marriage.